Hey, welcome back to Cameras and Coffee. We're out in front of the world famous Bagdad Cafe on Route 66. Let's go check it out. Maybe Chef Mike can whip up some breakfast for us. Man, he's got some stories, so let's go inside and take a look.
He comes to where he lives right up the hill up there.
Yeah, he lives close by, right?
Yeah, not too far away. Pastor in his trucks and a bicycle.
Does he ride a bike?
Yeah, before he had the truck.
See you, Mike.
Good to see you guys. Welcome back. Welcome to the Baghdad.
Thank you. It's so great to be back. Hey, Mike, do you mind if I ask you some questions about this world famous Bagdad Cafe?
Go ahead.
Man, this place is just so iconic. I mean, I know you guys see it every day, so it's probably you probably don't think it's like anything super fancy at this point, maybe, but for regular folks that don't get to see it all the time, it's pretty great.
Yeah.
You know, it's exciting to show up and go, this is the place that people are talking about on the internet, and you know, they made a movie about it and all this crazy stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's just,
Land, CCH Pounder.
yeah. What do you recall about the movie? Do you remember anything about it? Were you in the movie at all?
No, I actually wanted to come down and meet Jack Palance, but I was 2 days too late.
Yeah.
They
had already-
making Erin Brockovich.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had two parts in Erin Brockovich, but I'm not supposed to talk about that here. I'm only supposed to talk about Baghdad.
Right.
But Julia Roberts smiled at me, so yeah.
Hey,
when she
that's-
walked by me,
that's
she
cool.
smiled at me. My row goes, "She smiled at you." I said, "Yes, I know." And then I figured out why, because I went like this. When she walked by me, I went. I was a got you smile. Yeah, people stop by here, and 75% of our guests here used to be French until they closed the borders. And second is Brazil on motorcycles. They like to travel Route 66 on the Harleys. And we've had a group of 66 and 65 Mustangs. They rented a whole group of Mustangs, and they traveled all the way to Chicago. We've had rickshaws come here, skateboards, Runaway Bill.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, and Gilbert was just showing me a new sticker here that we never seen before, and it's right here. It's a big magnet.
Oh, cool.
People leave things, and the people leave things here. So
Oh, that's great.
yeah, so and me, I've been here for 5 years. Gilbert 13, and they when they get out of their cars and stuff, they go stand in the street and put their thumbs up at the movie.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
as far as the movie goes, I watched the whole 15 minutes of it. I was asleep.
Yeah. Is that not your style, huh?
No, it was kind of slow, but they say it picks up after 15 minutes.
It seems like it's a musical. Do you like musicals?
They say it's a chick flick, more like.
Really?
Yeah, romantic chick flick, or not really romantic, but the German lady comes here and does magic, and
Gasoline's falling in love with her.
Yeah. Well, have you watched it with your chick? Did she like it?
Well, like I said, I watched it one time. That's about 20 years ago, and 15 minutes. At 8 o'clock at night, I started watching it, and 15 minutes, I was asleep. When I woke up, time to take the movie back. So I never rented it again.
Yeah.
But we had Percy Adlon, the director, German director.
Yeah.
He came here and told us that he'd send us 300 copies. But we're still waiting.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
That's awesome. And this place was completely redone and dressed up for the movie and everything back then, right?
I'm not sure, because like I say, I watched 15 minutes, and that's enough time for the lady to get kicked out of the car. I can tell you where she got kicked out of the car at.
Yeah.
That's out at Hector.
Yeah.
And out there now, there isn't even awnings. There was 2 awnings and 2 picnic tables,
Yeah.
2 fire rings, and a curb.
Wow.
And the curb is still there. The 2 fire rings are still there, but the tables are gone and the awnings are gone.
Wow.
No, they had the gas pump. The gas pump. 3 gas pumps out here and the
They were all
water
props.
tower.
Oh, they're all fake props, huh?
Yeah, pump.
Yeah.
Then on the,
Water tank.
then on
The water tank is
side of the
fake, too?
building.
It's
What's
actually
the
now,
opposite?
it was
Wow.
I think right here, but I think they moved it out there by the freeway so people could see
I can see it from
Baghdad.
the sewer, yeah, that's the
Wow.
one.
But now the wind has blown it off, so it's down beside the tower. Yeah,
Yeah.
we've had Christian Bale come here.
But he signed the Dark Knight. Batman.
The Black Knight,
He signed
the
the
Dark
Dark
Knight.
Knight.
He
No
signed
way,
the-
really?
He signed the book, The Dark Knight. We've had Ron Jeremy came here and cooked his own breakfast with Shaggy.
What? Really?
Yeah. My daughter had a picture of him whispering in her ear.
Can I take a look at that?
And
Where's that picture?
Shaggy with the peace sign.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shaggy.
And General Bob up there, General Bob, CIA Bob, Commander Bob.
He was the last one to live in the motel.
He was the last one.
He was?
But the last guy to live in the motel when it was open.
Wow. Now, how- How long ago did they dismantle that hotel there, Mike?
3 years ago, because people were stealing copper wire and breaking the windows and stealing the aluminum and everything. And so they made the original. This Andre here doesn't own that one. Another lady owns that property.
Wow.
So the county made her tear the place down. So
Oh no.
and haul it away.
Wow. What's the craziest thing you've ever seen here, Mike? You guys see some really weird stuff? Any like unruly people or anything, any big drama like that? Anything?
No, Gilbert came in one time and I had a photo shoot going on here, and the girl was topless back there.
Hey, what you looking at?
Was she good looking?
Yeah, she was alright. She had like tattoos on her and stuff, and like short black hair, and
Nice
yeah.
top?
Yeah, nice top.
Yeah? Hey, that's all right. That's
and
cool.
Then one time I was here behind the counter, and my wife was leaning against the freezer here, and these 2 French girls, and I told them, I said, you just met Mr. Right. And they go, what? I said, every girl in America is looking for Mr. Right. And then my wife turns around, and my next line is, I'm married, but I'm married. And she goes, okay. But
That
she
is
looked like,
awesome.
what did he say?
What time do you fire up the kitchen there, chef?
Well, right now,
Yeah, just whenever?
yeah.
Whenever you feel like.
Yeah, if they
People are
come in
gonna
and
start
say
showing
we're
up?
hungry, I have to turn on the burner for the French fries and get that going. And my specialty is breakfasts.
Yeah.
So
Is that your favorite thing to make?
yeah, I love making omelets.
Yeah.
I can make a Baghdad omelet.
Hey, there you go. Let me look at your menu here. What do you got? The trucker special?
Yeah, the trucker special, and we have the menu here on the thing that has the.
I like the Krabby Patty on there too.
Oh yeah, that's her granddaughter's thing. We have the menu.
Uh huh.
And in the menu, it's got the burgers are named after the people in the movie. We have
Wow.
the Jack Palance burger, we have the Monica burger, we have the Christine burger, and we have breakfasts skillets. Today is 3:20, and I usually write down the time. We'll say 8 o'clock, and it's 3 people, 3 persons, and nothing to drink. I'll put you down as water.
Nice.
And then there's no charge for the water. Some hash browns. I'm hoping I do this right. So. not allergic to pepper, right? You like a little pepper on it?
Always.
Put a little pepper on. Put a little bit more of this on here. Take the spatula and level it out. Take my thing and I'm looking for my good knife. Probably over there in the sink. I'm gonna use this one. And we get our meat from Morgan Meat in Barstow.
Nice. Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Take a look. Oh, wow. Beautiful. Look at that. Nice and thick. That's my kind of bacon. Wow. Look at that. You been out here? How long have you been out
I've
here?
been out here since 1978.
Wow. Look at this breakfast. It's talking to you. Smells good. Making all kinds of good noise. Man, that's gonna be delicious.
Look at it shrink
Right there. That's the way I like them, Mike. Wow, those are some good looking hash browns. Yeah.
A little grease. That's actually butter flavored pan and grill oil.
Nice. Oh yeah, beautiful.
Whoops, got that one. Trying to make sure there's no eggshells get in there.
Perfection.
This is how the breakfasts are made.
Smells great.
Now we're gonna flip it over for easy. Juice under there.
That's all right.
Yeah, t-shirts and stuff. Yeah. And then we put it up here. And what's your son's name?
Enzo.
Enzo, order up. You can come get it. And grab yourself a knife and a fork, and I'll get you a napkin.
It's Monday.
Soon to be.
It's coming.
Yeah. There's a cat outside, Enzo.
Where's the cat?
What about the truck?
Oh, wait a second.
That breakfast
See the
is
cat?
pretty good looking, Enzo.
Yeah, it's good. How did he learn how to cook so well? That's what I want to know.
Oh, I don't know. She buys good meat here.
Yeah.
And the grill out back there, it's easy to cook on. And I haven't mastered crispy hash browns yet, but I'm getting there. Just to cook them a little longer. And but I've always liked to cook. When I was younger, I had a job in a Mexican food place called Donaturo's down in Santa Ana. And I worked at a Pioneer Chicken and a Sizzler restaurant.
Well, you know, this is like I said, Mike, this is a destination, and I know you guys see it every day. So it's different for you guys because this is kind of like maybe going to work or going to the office.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, it's like today I thought of getting up and doing some raking at my house and doing some yard work.
Yeah.
And Gilbert called and said, "Mike, you got Mike and Vince down here."
That is so funny. Yeah, we came in and he was chilling out, and he said you were going to be here shortly.
Yeah, I have a 16-year-old daughter that's home alone right now. So.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
My wife wasn't home again this morning. She goes to her friend's house and falls asleep on the couch. Another female, so I'm not too worried about it.
Here too, right? That back room is awesome.
Yeah, we have a a memorial ride for Hugh Hauser back there.
Huell, I saw the episode with Huell Hauser here.
Oh, okay.
And it was awesome.
Yeah,
and
his big question was, what's his name? What does Burt Lancaster have to do with the place? And Andre says, oh, that picture was here when we got here.
That's awesome.
So
No
we
way.
have some jukeboxes here, but they don't work. So,
can you take us back there and show us some stuff?
Come on,
Do you mind?
Go back to the back.
That'd be awesome, Mike. Thank you.
Okay, so let me turn some light on back here for you. Maybe
Wow, look at this place.
Yeah, here's pictures of the movie. I'm supposed to guard this one here, no staples in it, but already there have been people with staples in it.
Which one?
This is the original Bagdad Cafe.
Whoa, this is the original Bagdad Cafe poster.
Yeah. This is what it's called in Germany, out of Rosenheim.
Let me see. That's what it's called in Germany, huh?
Yep, out of Rosenheim.
Wow. And this is the original Bagdad Cafe poster. And is this autographed?
No.
No.
But this is an autograph board here. The movie, the motorcycle rider Zach. That's his bike Thunder right there, and his name was Patrick Wright, same as my last name, but we're not related. And when I first moved up here, him and his wife, we called them the hardcore couple because he rode that bike, but he was in the movie. And he passed away just about a month or two ago. So. Oh wow. And yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty.
I'll take some photos in here.
Okay.
Beautiful. Wow.
Here's the Hugh Hauser thing.
Let me see.
There's his hooligans. My sister-in-law made these signs for Baghdad, and one of them was broken right here at the B. And the guy coming here goes, I want to take something back to Germany with me. So I had the broken one, and I said, here, you can have one of these.
No way.
And he had an old egg mixer that you crank, and he had an old 4-finger baseball glove, and he was taking these little things back to his wife.
Wow.
And I went home, I said, well, I gave Cindy's Baghdad sign away. Oh, and my wife goes, oh, she's going to be real mad. She's going to be real mad. I said, why? It's in Germany, and it's in somebody's collection now. And then her sister says, that's great.
Got a piece of history.
It was broken, so, yeah, because I think I have the other half of it down here. It says cafe. But yeah, so she just went home and carved another one out of a jigsaw. From Santa Monica to Chicago.
Gee.
And they come in groups and stuff, and I had one guy come in here, and he sat in that booth and he drinks an iced tea. And he come in here, and he comes in here, and then one day he came in here and sat at that table there. All three of them were uniformed officers.
Really?
Wow.
And he bought his buddies all breakfast here. And he was from Barstow.
Where these trailers are. Mike, what can you tell us about these trailers? What's the scoop?
Well, the trailers are old Airstreams, and they're here because they were props in the movie. And that trailer over there was when Jack Palance stayed in, and the motel was over there, and it's not there anymore, but still the slab is there.
Yeah.
And this is the trailers that were in the movie too, and it's just all stuff for the replica of the movie still. And that's Chef
cool.
Michael, and I've been working here for 5 years, and I'm a Newberryan. I live out here in Newberry, and I enjoy it out here. And
yeah, these trailers are pretty iconic, aren't they?
Yeah, and people do artwork on them.
Yeah, and you guys are pretty cool with that too. You don't really care, right?
No, that's give them a marker pen to sign their names on the outside wall.
World famous Bagdad Cafe bathroom. Here it is. Gentlemen, yeah. And do when the tour buses show up with all the people in them, do they give you the quiz over and over again? That's like the same 20 questions, right? Tell us about the movie, right?
Yeah, my first bus that I met out here was a French bus, and then they came out and they're coming in. I'm greeting them at the door. Au revoir, au revoir, au revoir. After about 7 people, they were laughing at me, and about the 7 people, I go, oh, bonjour. I'm telling them goodbye. So I'm learning a little bit of French. Bonjour, au revoir, merci.
That's great.
And then when you say goodbye, you say a bientôt. That means see you soon.
Wow.
Au revoir is goodbye. But yeah, I speak a little Japanese too.
No way, really?
Ohayou gozaimasu, good morning. Konnichiwa, good evening. Do itashimashita. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 1 to 10.
Wow, Mike.
And I went to Japan when I was 10 years old in 1966. And my most used word, gomenasai.
No
I'm
way.
sorry. So,
Wow.
but yeah, Brazil, I only know obrigado.
Wow. Oh yeah. This is great. Thank you, Mike.
You click on the
Perfect. Thank you.
Originally, this place was called the Sidewinder Cafe, built in 1953. And when Andre Pruitt bought it in 95, 97, as she says, it was changed to the Bagdad Cafe because of the movie in 88, 87, 88.
Oh, I see.
And then she changed the name for merchandising and for the movie.
Sure.
So she's been the owner since 97, she says.
Uh-huh.
And she's just turned 80, about 3-4 months ago, turned to 80. And she's the proprietor, the owner of this place.
So obviously then this place hasn't always been the Bagdad Cafe then. It's been the
The
Sidewinder.
Sidewinder, yes.
Got it. I didn't know that.
Like in her early 70s, I used to come up here to visit my grandma on her property.
Uh-huh.
And this place was here, and down the road there was one called the Little's Cafe. Oh, they had good chicken fried steaks.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's just like a little A-frame. But I like I say, I used to come up here in my teenage years and cruise around out here, and before I got married, I came here to get a piece of pie and met 2 Holland girls that came in here because they were going slow on the road looking for the Bagdad Cafe, and I passed by and go, get off the road. And I pulled up here, but it was like 7 o'clock and they were closed up, there was nobody inside. And so I went back to my truck and I sat in the truck, and the 2 girls got out and I says, it's closed. And they were talking over the roof. And they go, I bet you wonder what language I'm speaking. And I says, is it Swedish? No, they said it's Dutch.
Wow.
And then I asked them, I said, hey, they go, where do you get something to eat? And I says, well, the nearest place here in Newberry is the barn. So we went down there and had some microwave food. And then they go, what is this game? I said, this is pool. And they go, how do you play pool? And I go, I'll show you how to play pool. So the 3 of us started playing pool, and being the nice guy that I am, I let them shoot the balls, any ball except the 8 ball. Shoot any ball in, you get to shoot again.
Wow.
So we were playing, and then another guy comes over. Let's play doubles, and so then I had the brunette, and the other guy had the blonde, and then after a little while, the blonde come over to me and says, "We don't like the way he plays pool. We like the way you play pool." And so then she goes, "Take me home." So we took her back to the hotel.
That's awesome.
And then I went home and got my dog and some more beers at my grandma's house. So I couldn't take her to my grandma's house, so I got the beers and we went up here and sat and looked at the stars all night long. So
That's cool.
yeah, but
That's
they're
cool.
from Holland. And the funny thing was, the next morning I found her phone number in the bottom of my car, the rental receipt, right?
Oh,
So
nice.
about 2 months later, I called the number on there, and I guess I got a dorm over in Holland, and this girl says, "Hello, so-and-so hotel or whatever," and then I says, "I'm looking for Ellen," and she goes, "Oh, I know Ellen," and I says, "I would like to talk to her," and she goes, "Who is this?" I said, "This is Mike from the Bagdad, California." "America! This is a call from America! Get Helen!" And then there's like 15 girls trying to talk to me on the phone while I'm waiting.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's
It
awesome.
was either a college dorm or I don't want to say brothel.
Hey.
Anyways, it was. I was talking. They go, "We want to come to America. We want to come to America."
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I love that.
So, but then she got on the phone and goes, "Hello?" I said, "This is Mike." "Mike who?" "Mike at the Baghdad." Because they came and left a picture on the wall the next day, and I was at work, so I didn't know they came back.
No way.
Came back in. But anyways, they left a thing on the wall, and she goes, "How did you get this number?" I said, "I am a detective." I have like 45 years I've been up here in the desert, and I love it. I really like it.
Wow. Mike, what's the craziest thing you've seen here? Like,
Craziest?
have you ever had to like throw anyone out or call the cops or anything like that? Everyone's pretty cool.
We had a guy. I wasn't here, but the next day I came in, and there was a drunk guy in here. They wouldn't sell him any more beers, so he picked up a sugar shaker, and he threw it up there and knocked all that stuff off the top shelf, knocked down those pictures up there. You can see how it's still damaged on the one of the singing bartenders.
Wow.
But he knocked all that stuff down. Then they called the cops on him, and the stupid guy went down there to Wesco and started some trouble at the other gas station. So they arrested him there.
Jeez.
Me, as far as I've seen a guy pull a rickshaw. We've had Runaway Bill come here.
Let me see Runaway Bill. Oh wow. Wow. So you've seen a guy here with a rickshaw?
Yeah, he was pulling a rickshaw, has his sleeping bags in his tent and everything in there, going to Chicago from Huntington Beach. I've seen skateboards, bicycles, walking women, walking men.
Yeah.
Like bicycles, a lot of bicycles, and yeah, a friend of mine named Patrick, he's known to the highway patrol as the rock thrower.
Wow.
Because he ran out of water between Ludlow and Needles.
Yeah.
And he said he was laying on the side of the road, water, holding up his water bottle, water. 100 cars passed by him. Nobody would stop. So he's getting so desperate, he's picking up rocks and throwing them at the cars as they go by.
Wow.
And he says he hit a couple of them, but he wasn't going for windows, he was going for the grill. And one of them, he said he threw the rock in it, and the grill went.
Oh boy.
Well, anyways, one car out of 100 cars called 911 or reported him to the highway patrol.
Wow.
So the highway patrol went out, got him, took him back to Ludlow, got him some water, and then another highway patrol pulled him over between Victorville and Barstow, like a couple of weeks later.
Yeah.
And he said he pulled him over and he got him up to the car. He says, "You can't ride the bike on the freeway here.
Wow.
You have to go the old road."
Wow.
And he goes, "Wait a minute, I know who you are. You're the rock thrower."
No way.
So he got a name rock thrower with the highway patrol. That guy wasn't even out here in Ludlow. He was between Victorville and Barstow.
What are your most memorable groups of visitors, and like how many? Do you have like a number? Like, wow, there was like a tour bus, or how many people came in at once? It was like a crazy crowd.
Well, 10 buses in a row. That and that bathroom line was pretty long, and one tour bus came back one time, and they started coming out of the bus, and the tour guide goes, Erin Brockovich. People started taking my picture.
No way.
Yeah,
they knew.
Yeah, the tour guide remembered me and said Erin Brockovich. Yeah.
Where are most? That's amazing. Where are most of these people from? Are they like from the States or?
75% French, and the ones nowadays are either live over here or they're trapped over here. The other day I had one guy come up in a 5.0 Mustang, and he visited with me for a while. He said he was a flight attendant for Air France.
Wow.
And I said, "Oh, you got over here Air France, right?" So he goes out to Amboy, and then the next day or that night he comes back and he goes, "I'm going to Shoshone." So and he stayed here for another couple hours, and then he went to Shoshone. Then the next day, 4 more people showed up. 4 more attendants from the plane, his flight. They rented a car and came out here.
Wow.
And there was a cute stewardess, and
I bet.
I asked her what her name was, and she said Sophie. And I said, "Oh, I'll remember that because that's my granddaughter's name."
Wow, that's awesome. There's got to be some secret about Bagdad Cafe that no one else knows. Like, is there something like mysterious about this place? Like, what's the draw? Because so many people come from all over the globe to come here and check it out. And, like you've seen us. We've been here a bunch. Yeah. And we love this place. There's a magnet here for some unexplainable reason.
Well,
can you explain anything about what you might think is happening?
No, because they watch the film overseas, and I compare it kind of to like the Rocky Horror Picture Show. How everybody, they got to see it, they got to be it, they got to relive a little bit of it or something. Like going out on the street taking pictures, or taking pictures inside and reenacting some of the scenes and stuff. But I see it as a, like, I don't know, I can't reenact the scenes because I only saw 15 minutes of the movie before I was asleep.
Yeah. Well, there just seems to be some sort of
a draw.
Yeah, like a cult like a cult following almost.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. And you're driving the ship.
Yeah.
This is you. You're serving up all the meals.
Yeah.
You and a handful of your staff, right?
Greeting the people coming in. Go out and wave them in. Come in. Welcome to the Bagdad Cafe. Welcome to the Bagdad Cafe. It's a happening place at the Bagdad Cafe.
If you were going to talk to somebody who's never been here, how would you tell them? How would you describe the Bagdad Cafe and this location? Because some people don't even know what Route 66 is all about. They don't.
Yeah.
How would you describe this place and compared to all the other cafes around? Because this thing has some draw to it, you know?
I would have to say an out-of-the-way place, something to see, experience the nostalgia, and I treat you like you're home.
Right. You know what? It's amazing you say that, because Vincent and I have driven away from here and said the same thing. It's like, wow, you know, Mike's like a brother, you know? You're always super cool to us. You're really warm and welcoming. And you're not just like that to us. You're like that to everybody that walks through that front door.
Thank you.
And, you know, we notice. And I think that all the people that walk through the door notice too, you know?
Yeah.
And I think you're a great face for this place, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I had a black lady come in the other day, and she comes in, I'm rich. You know, so, but you got to figure $1 each. There's probably over 1,000 up there, maybe even 2,000 or 5,000, because they're all scattered over, a couple down here, and that $20 euro over here on the edge of the thing is $25. I tried to trade the guy $1 for it. Here, write it on this dollar and give me that one. I would have took it.
Mike, you know, I was on the internet because I'm always curious about this place in the desert, and I've been coming out here since '92, and I've been by here many times. One of the things that I see occasionally, and I haven't seen it a lot, is I've even heard people talking about, you know, maybe spirits around here, or even something that's haunted. And I'm wondering if you have heard anything about any rumors or stories, or, you know, like the place next door that got torn down, you know, anything like that. What do you think?
Yeah, we have a little spirit that's around here. His name is Shaggy, which was our chef up there.
Yeah, Shaggy.
And he liked to drink alcohol, and on his 50th birthday he passed away because his liver went out. And so secretly we have his boxes of ashes around here, so it could be his this is where he lived.
Yeah.
And but when the wind blows and the door pops open, or they've heard the order up bell go off when nobody's by it, ding, yeah, it goes.
Wow.
It goes off once in a while, but that's like I've seen little kids' bicycle horns, those little ding ding things go off.
Wow.
And you got to pull those to go off. So, but anyways, yeah, a guy comes here too, and he burns the sage, and they go, oh, you spread this around because it's good for the spirits, you know. Also smells like burnt sage.
Yeah. Wow.
So.
And you said that Shaggy lived close by here?
Well, actually, he lived on the roof.
He did.
During the summer, and in here on the booth in the winter.
Wow.
But he had no regular place to live, so, and 7 in the morning till 7 at night he worked like me, but I have a place to go.
Right.
But I did stay here when it rained real heavy that one night, and couldn't ride my bicycle home. And 11 o'clock, the roof gave away.
Did it really?
Right up there.
What?
Yeah. So
no way.
$9,000 to get the roof fixed in here. And then
what? How much was that, Mike?
$9,000 to fix the inside roof.
No way.
And that one went at 11 o'clock, 7 in the morning. I woke up because I was sleeping on the booth back there. At 11 o'clock, it was like somebody was trying to break the door down. And so I come to the bathroom and I saw that it was all over the Coke machine, all over the floor. 7 o'clock in the morning, I got up, cleaned it up. 9 o'clock, this one went.
Whoa.
Yeah, right after I cleaned this one all up, that one went. Luckily, I was on that side of the counter, because this one, the whole chunk just did a flip, shirts up, and I'm right on the ground.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, so it looks like it's unstable, but it's all dry now, so it's pretty well up there.
Mike, have you... guys?
I have one friend, my friend Terry Shefflin, and he lives in Tennessee now, but he was the one that I used to stop and see when I won my $32 million lottery winner, that my mom washed the ticket and I never claimed it.
Hey, what?
That was part of my premonition. In the 5th grade, 1965, I was in the 5th grade, and I had a premonition that I would be working in the California desert in an open pit mine, and I was going to be well off from the lottery. My number was 30, and I was going to be comfortable. So anyways, I got my job at the mine in '79, and I worked at the plant for a year. They posted a bid for a haul truck driver, so I got the haul truck driving job in the California desert. And then I was going down on 3-day weekends, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, to go visit my mom in Orange County. And then my friend moved to Corona, so I started stopping at his house on the way down. And I used to spend $20 on the lottery every draw, because I was going to be well off from the lottery. I never said the California lottery, I just said the lottery. And then I stopped one time on McKinley Avenue, and because I heard on the radio, the lottery's at $30 million, right? 30 was my number. So I bought 2 Quick Picks, put them in my pocket. My work shirt had 2 pockets on the front, my name tag on it. And so I went to visit my friend for about, I don't know, an hour. Then I got back in the car, went down to my mom's house, changed my clothes, took a shower, went back out to my friend's house in Corona, and visited him for about another 5 hours. And then I went back home to my mom's house, and then I said, "Mom, where's my clothes?" "Oh, they're in the washing machine." And I said, "Did you check the pockets?" She goes, "No." So I went to the washing machine, and the washing machine was empty. The clothes were in the dryer. All I had was a ball of paper. So when I took it out of the dryer, I took that ball of paper and I threw it in the trash can, because I'm not going to win, right? Threw it in the trash can. And then 6 months later, I'm driving down there and they go, "We're still looking for the winner that bought his ticket at the Circle K on McKinley Avenue at this certain time, and the lottery jackpot was $32 million. $32 million. So finally they looked for the winner. The winner never came forward. They gave the $32 million to the schools.
Mike, here we go.
Okay. This is the back of the Bagdad Cafe, behind the scenes. That's the trailer Jack Palance stayed in the movie. And a motel over there on the other side of the trees. That's where the motel was. About 3 years ago they tore it down. And because people were stealing the copper wire and tearing the building up, so they tore it down. So, yeah.
Wow.
Back of the Bagdad Cafe.
Awesome. Beautiful day out today, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a beautiful day. Not too much wind.
That's right. Has anyone come and tried to mess with these trailers or take them or anything, or they just kind of respect them?
They just basically sit here, yeah. Do their graffiti.
Yeah. Does any of that graffiti stuff bug you, or you think it's cool?
No, I think it's cool. Yeah.
Do you have your name on here anywhere, Mike?
No.
I think I put it in the bathroom one time. Welcome to Baghdad, Chef Michael. He actually hung around here, and Andre pulled up and she goes, which ones are you talking about?
My dear, this is a hospital. We have more important things to do than take care of sick people. More important?
Yeah.
We're preparing a TV
Because it's
series.
an original street sign from Route 66.
Tell me that again. Tell me how much they said.
$2,000. Some pickers came here, and I took them up to my house, and they bought $150 worth of stuff from my house. I had an old surfboard, like a banana board, and a couple of other things. They were originally looking for porcelain signs, but they offered us $2,000 for this, and Andre wouldn't take it
Wow.
because this is related to her passed away actor son.
Wow, that's amazing. Very cool, Mike.
And we also have these posters for sale for $5.
Awesome.
And Jack Palance, CCH Pounder, Mariana Segovich. Yeah.
We were thinking about you last night when we drove away. We were like, wow, because we heard, some of the excitement, as we were leaving, and it sounded pretty stressful,
Yeah.
Hopefully things will smooth out.
Yeah. I'm the kind of guy that doesn't take anything really to heart. Sometimes it sounds like I'm stressed out, but that's how I release my inner stress.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So do you think that that she's going to try to take over being the manager, or is that still going to be you guys
I just think
running the show, or you think she's just overexcited?
she was a manager at Denny's, and you can't run this place like a Denny's.
No.
She has volunteers. She doesn't have employees. And like she couldn't qualify for one of those PPP loans or whatever because she says, I have 5 employees, but she has 5 employees that just show up and work, and it's like she would pay us $10 a shift and plus tips,
Yeah.
So. And my shift was 7 o'clock in the morning to 1 in the afternoon.
So from 7 to 1, it's a $10 shift?
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
all you make in the 7 to 1?
Yeah, plus tips, yeah.
Got it.
From 7 to 1?
Yeah.
$7
$10 shift.
That's what it used to be, but now it's 7 to 7, me only.
And that's that's a super $10 shift.
That's not even $10, those are only tips because of the pandemic.
Got it. So you're here for tips only all day.
Yes.
$10 for the entire day?
Not even the $10, just whatever
Just tips
tips.
all
If I
day.
sell a coffee, that's my $3 to the till, whatever I get in tips. And the owner says, "Oh, he's not shy either about asking for tips." Yeah, we're not going to get any rain because they're breaking up. But like when you guys had all that rain.
So Mike, what do you think? What do you think the future of this place is? You think it's going to be? You think it's going to be here for the rest of your life, or you think there's people that want to buy this place, or have you heard any rumors?
She's been offered money for it, like she was offered $2,000 for that sign right there, for the Route 66 sign from some pickers, and she turned it down. And she was offered, I don't know if it was a imaginary thing, but $1 million for this place, and she wouldn't sell.
Wow.
So, but I think it's gonna just sit here, and as long as she stays open it'll be an active place. And
Yeah.
like I said, the French people, they come here just to come here. Like
Right.
It's a bucket list. I gotta go to Baghdad.
Yeah.
People have been by here. I'm 66 years old, and I'm driving 66, and I had to come here. So
Have you guys ever had any Super Bowl parties in here, Mike, or any crazy baseball playoff games or anything?
no, the last Super Bowl party, our power was out for 12 days here, and we tried to run an extension cord next door. The lady said, "Yeah, you can run an extension cord," but then she says, "No, my electric bill's too high, so I can't run the electric over there." So we couldn't even run one refrigerator or the TV or anything. So I watched the Super Bowl on my telephone.
How'd you get that part?
Okay, I heard on the radio, they said, "Come into Barstow and we'll take your photograph."
This is for Erin Brockovich.
For Erin Brockovich. Unknown at the time, I didn't know what movie.
Right.
So then they went and took my picture with two short Mexicans on my side. So I was 6'7", and I just took my picture, and then I came home, and about, I don't know, 6 hours later they called me up and said, "Yeah, we can use you. Come in Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday." I said, "I'm sorry, I have a job Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but I have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday available." So they go, "Oh, we'll get back to you." And so I thought, oh, I just threw it away. No movie for me. Don't know what movie it was. Don't know anything about it. So then about, I'd say about the next day, maybe they called me up and said, "Yeah, oh no, it was actually an hour later. They called me up and said, "Yeah, we can use you. We'll see you Friday, Saturday, and Sunday." So I had to drive to Boron. The park in Boron is where they filmed the barbecue scene and the town hall meeting. So that's how I got my part in Erin Brockovich.
Wow. Do you remember your character's name? Did you have a name?
No, I had no speaking part. I was just in the crowd, but I did have wardrobe. I had a hat and a shirt and a pair of pants. I wore my own shoes, and then when they would film, they would turn the air conditioner off in the town hall meeting, and they gave people court papers, and they were fanning themselves, and they were fanning their faces and stuff, because every time they would film, they turned the air conditioner off. 110 outside, 150 people in the room. So they would turn the air conditioner off. So then after about 10, 15 takes, I started going like this. You know, fanning myself in the crowd, you know. And so I put my hat back on. Well, one time a guy comes up and he goes, "Keep doing that. I like that a lot. Thank you, Butch. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love that. Thank you, thank you, thank you." And so then I kept doing it, but I guess I put my hat in my lap one time, and a girl comes up with a Polaroid and says, "Didn't you have a hat on?" I said, "Yeah." She goes, "Who told you to take it off?" I said, "Some guy come by here, said I was doing a good job. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Keep doing that. I like that a lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you." So I called him some guy. She goes, "You don't do what some guy tells you. You do what we tell you. I'll throw you right off the set right now. You won't be paid. You won't be in the movie. You'll be nothing." So I started doing this again, you know, and put my hat back on.
Wow.
And but come to find out, some guy was Steven Soderbergh himself. He told me, "Thank you, thank you, thank you." So what I should have told the girl was, "Steven says I'm doing a good job. Keep doing it. Steven likes it. Steven loved it. He wants me to keep doing it."
My name is Emily Latimer, and welcome to the Bagdad Cafe.
All right, Emily. Emily, how long have you known about this? How long have you known the Bagdad Cafe? Have you been here for a while?
I've been here for about 11, 12 years.
Awesome. Did you grow up around here? How long have you known Chef Mike?
I've known him for probably about 9 years, 10 years.
Wow. And it seems like all you guys are friends, you know? Seems like all you guys know each other really well.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, and this seems also like this seems like it's like the big meeting place around here too, huh?
Just for like the people on this side of town mostly. So.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Do you know any? I was asking Mike about this too because, obviously we're from out of town and we're so curious about this place because there's so many people that pass through here. Do you know anything like super crazy secretive about this, or something that might be really amazing that a stranger might not know?
We had famous people come here.
You did?
Yeah, like Sion Delon. I don't even know how to pronounce it. And then we had the guy that played Batman, the little boy. I think it's Batman. And the one that played Superman. We had him here. But we've got a lot of bikers that come in too.
So, Emily, the last time I was here, you were here with your granddaughter too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so you have family out here, right?
I have my brothers out here, and a couple of my kids are out here.
How old are your kids?
My oldest one's 42. And my youngest one is 20-something.
Right. And did you grow up around here?
No.
How did you find Bagdad Cafe? How did you first stumble across it?
Because I came out here to visit my brother and stuff, and then I was staying with some people down the road, past Fort Katy, and I never knew this part of town was here until we drove by it. So
right, yeah, that's kind of what happened with us. We kind of drove by it and we said, "Wow, what is Bagdad Cafe?" And then once we got in here, we figured out that it was where, we figured out where it was where they shot that movie. Were you here when they shot the movie?
No, I came after.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. All right. Have you ever seen anybody that's been involved with that movie out here?
No.
Got it. How many days a week do you come out here? Do you know these guys well enough to come out here kind of regularly? Yeah.
Yes.
What do you think? Like every day?
Every day.
Every day? You're here every day?
Yeah. Every day.
You come here for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or all three?
Well, I come here to help them out too. I mean, when I'm not working, I come in, just help them out or hang around or,
Sure.
'cause there's nothing else, that's that interesting, really.
Do you work here as an employee, or do
Yes,
you?
I do.
Oh, you do? Oh,
Yes, I
awesome. Awesome. And you know all the manager guys and everything?
Yes, I do.
Oh, great. Yeah. How long have you known Chef Mike?
I've known Mike for about probably like 9 years, 10 years,
Right.
something like that.
Yeah, he seems like a great guy.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. What's your favorite thing about this place, Emily?
Just the tours. Because they're all different, they're all different, come from different nationality.
Yeah, they do. They, I think that one of the big groups of people that come here are they're from France or something, right?
Yeah, from France.
Yeah. Wow.
They're nice people, though.
Are they?
Yeah.
How long do they stay long, or they just come and just kind of?
Probably about 15 minutes.
Got it.
Jump back on the bus.
Right. Because it sounds like for most of those people, they've never been on Route 66. They've only read about it, of James Dean stories and all these crazy movies.
We've got people that come in and start crying. Yeah, sorry.
Really?
They start crying and crying because they're so happy that they made it out here.
No kidding.
They're crying and everything, just because they're so happy to be here,
Wow. Wow, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, this place is pretty special. It's iconic. And,
It's different.
It is different. It is different. You're part of the history here for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen a lot of these people put all this memorabilia up? All the stuff on the ceiling and everything?
Yes, I helped rearrange it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
So what do they do when people want to put stuff onto it? Do they hang it, or do you help them organize it?
I try to help them organize it, otherwise it'd be all over the place.
Yeah, I bet.
So we had to pack it, compact the t-shirts to make it fit.
Yeah. What's the weirdest thing you've ever put up on the wall?
People's bras and underwear and boxers.
What about, do your granddaughters ever laugh when they see that kind of stuff?
Sometimes. She helps out a lot here too.
Yeah, you know, we saw her here last time, remember? Yeah, she was really talkative. We had a good time.
Yep. She's a good kid.
Yeah, she seems like a lot of fun. What's your favorite thing to eat on the menu, Emily?
My favorite thing to eat on the menu would be, I don't know, I like the hamburgers.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Yeah, Mike whipped up one of these Jack Palance burgers a while ago for somebody. Some guy driving through to Minnesota. Yeah, it was pretty awesome. Awesome.
They like the chicken fried steak in that too, so.
I heard that's pretty good. You
I know
know?
how to fix that.
Yeah. Mike's a pretty good cook, huh?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He's pretty good.
Yeah. Where did he learn?
Just watching everybody else, probably.
Yeah.
Comes and watch everybody else.
Yeah. Yeah. I know I talked about this earlier, Emily. Have you ever seen the movie Bagdad Cafe?
Yes, I did.
You did? Oh, wow. Because I know Mike said he didn't watch it that much.
No, I watched the whole thing.
You did?
I even have it at home.
No way, really?
Yep. I got a copy of it.
Did you like it?
I liked it. My kids even liked it. You know, it's different, but they liked it.
Wow, that's cool.
And they're picky, but, you know. It's based upon a friendship between two countries, is what I got out of it. So
Wow.
that's basically what it's about, you know.
Yeah. Is it it seems like it's kind of a musical. I haven't seen it. Is it sort of like a musical?
Some of it is. Not all of it. Some of it is.
Yeah. Chef Mike said it was a chick flick.
No, it wasn't a chick flick. No, it wasn't. I thought it was pretty interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it was different. It's something different, you know.
Right.
So
Right. How many times have you seen it?
I've seen it about maybe 3 times.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Great. Well, Emily, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. Let's go get out of here, all right?
Okay.
Thanks, Emily. Thanks a lot. That's great, Mike. Nice.
With a big hawk flying